Take two Roni on this bitch. Alright, yo, what's up? My name is Visual, and this is my first what if. This is gonna be what if Deku was cheated on. Yeah, cheated on. So we're gonna start this shit when he was in middle school. I'm making you a high school, by the way. And Deku's like in his halfway through the year of sixth grade. He's 13, by the way. So 2 years before the actual storyline and shit. So Deku was in class chilling. You know, Deku had like he doesn't have a quirk still, but like he's all right, bro. He still has that confidence because when he was younger, like when he got told he was quirkless, he's like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna be the first quirkless hero. Then he had like that confidence that like no quirkless person had, and like the rate of you being quirkless is I'm gonna change that shit in about like it's gonna be like 5% of you being like quirkless. So you know he got treated badly. But his mother, Iko, best mom Iko, like Iko's the best mom, bro. Like Iko, she still loved him and shiz. But Hasashi, Deku's dad, was different. He was different. Hasashi hated Deku because like I don't know what I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what like quirk Asashi has, but like I'm gonna say like wait, was he? No, I'm pretty sure he wasn't quirkless. No. Okay, I'm gonna say like he had like a fucking a wind type quirk. I don't fucking know. And like Deku was supposed to be like a half and half, but like Deku was supposed to be like a half and half, and like but that didn't happen obviously. So Hasashi hates him for being quirkless, and Deku's confused about that shit because he's like, "How the fuck am I supposed to control that bitch? How am I supposed to control if I wonder if I have a quirk or not?" I just got very unlucky, I guess. All right, back to the story though. So Deku's chilling in class. Then this girl walks in, and the teacher introduces her as like Uchaku Uraka. Deku's like, "Damn, she kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie." And Deku's not like the shy type. He's shy. He gets shy, but he's not like that shy. He can talk to girls, spit game, but like he gets like flustered sometimes very easily. Sometimes. Okay, so then like Uchaku rocking the first thing she notices when she walk into class is like this green haired kid. She's like, "Whoa, that's kind of unusual hair. I'm not gonna lie." Then she looks at his face, but he got a plain face. But I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of cute than the rest of the boys in this class. Like, then she notices Bakugo. She's like, "Oh God." She's like, "Huh, he looks interesting." But she notices how like he's mean and shit. How like how mad he gets easily. Then like Deku notices that she's looking at him, and she's like, then Deku just winks at her. Then Raka starts blushing and shit. This ain't like okay. First, let me say something real quick. By that, when Deku gets, I'm not going. I'm gonna spoil something, real quick. When Deku gets cheated on, his personality changes by a lot. He's gonna be like way more confident than he ever was. Cause he's pretty confident right now. Just wait until he gets cheated on. Well, after he gets cheated on. Like, but I told you Deku's quirkless, so he's gonna get that power boost, bruh. He's gonna get that power boost. He's gonna be way powerful. What should I make him say quirkless? He be quirkless badass or something. All right, back to the story. So Rakugo sits down to her seat. She's sitting like behind Deku and shiz. And Bakugo notices her and says, "Hey, so Bakugo says like, yo, what's your name, round face?" Then Uraka doesn't like that name. She's like, "My name isn't round face, it's Uraka." And the teacher just said it. Bakugo's like I care. What's your quirk? Uraka's like, what is wrong with this kid? But then she says, what the fuck was it? God, it's like a gravity quirk. God damn. How did I forget Uraka's quirk? Hold up. Yo, my bad. I couldn't think of the fucking name, and it was obviously called Zero Gravity. But she says Zero Gravity. But like, then Bakugo says, "Ha, it's not better than mine." Then Uraka says, "What's your quirk?" Then Bakugo says, "Explosions." I sweat nitroglycerin, and my dad's quirk is like, I forgot his quirk. Fuck. My dad's quirk and my mom's quirk make my quirk explode. If that makes sense. If what I just said makes sense. If that definition is good enough. All right. So let's like take a time skip. Let's say like in seventh grade. In seventh grade. In seventh grade, 2 weeks after they just like got into school, Deck was like, "All right, I've been liking this girl for like almost a year now. I think it's time for asking out." They talk. I'm not gonna lie. They've been talking for a little bit. They've been talking for like a couple months and shit. Deck was pretty sure that she likes him, and Raka's like, "I don't know if this boy likes me or not," but like, then Deku, he's like, "All right, today's the day." And then, but then, this Bakugo, bro. Bakugo. That nigga had this set was gonna ask out Rock on the same day too, but unfortunately, Bakugo got there first, and then said, "Round face, do you want to go on a date with me? I mean, do you want to be my girlfriend?" Uraka looks at him with like not disgust, but like a what the fuck face, cause who the fuck like let honestly, sorry for you Bakugo lovers out there, but like who actually would date Bakugo? Let's be honest right now. But like, that's besides the point. All right, but like but Rock is like, I'm sorry, no. Then Bakugo starts exploding shit. He says, "Why?" Like in a really loud. Everybody hears it. Deku's like, "What the fuck?" Deku turns around and sees Bakugo is getting yelled at by Uraka. Like, I, let's flip that. My bad. I mean, uh, Bakugo's yelling at Uraka and saying, "Why won't you date me?" and shit. Like he's getting mad, and Deku walks up to him, and says, "Hey, Kachan, chill out." Like Deku still has that nickname, Kachan and shit. He's kinda soft, not really, but like he's kinda soft still. And Bakugo's like, "Shut up, nerd. How about you go back to your seat, you stupid quirkless person, you freak." Then Deku gets mad at that shit, and then he's like, "Bruh, I swear, call me quirkless one more time, and I'm gonna beat your ass." Then Bakugo's like, "Wait, what did you say, What did you say, you quirkless bitch?" Then Deku, he just scores up, punch him dead up in his jaw. Bakugo's like, "You fucking nerd, you fucking nerd." Then blast over to him, but the teacher comes in and says, "Hey, stop, or both of you are suspended." Bakugo was about to explode Deku in his face and said, "Fine." But Bakugo's like pissed. He's like very fucking mad. And he looks at Deku with this like menacing smile and says, "I'm gonna get you back out to school, you fucking nerd." Then Deku's like, "I bet." But I'm not gonna lie. Deku's like, "What the fuck did I just do?" Like, I actually punched Bakugo. Uraka walks up to Deku and says, thank you for punching Bakugo for me." Deku's like, "Yeah." But then he starts blushing, and then he starts blushing, and like, then he like starts looking away, It says, yeah, no problem and shit. Uraka notices it and she starts blushing. They're like how the picture is right now. All right, let's take another time skip. Let's say they're in high school now, not UA. UA's a college. Let's say they're in their third year. All right, they've been dating for like a couple years now since they were in seventh grade. Bakugo's jealous and shit. But this is the turning point for Uraka. Uraka has been doing shit behind Deku's back. Because she's starting to think Deku's been getting a little soft on her. They haven't had sex once at all. Because Deku's like, I should take this shit slow. He started thinking that when he, like, it's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to him. It's hard to take shit slow, but like, then, then he's like, yeah, let's take this shit slow. Maybe when we're in college or something. All right. Then Raka starts doing some shady shit. Deku's like suspicious because like she doesn't even walk home with she barely walks home with him anymore. But he doesn't really fucking care. Well, he doesn't really mind it. He's like playing it off. Let's take another time skip. Wait, no, fuck no, fuck no. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. Okay, no. Okay, let's not take that time skip. When Deku's walking home, like after thinking that Uraka's been shady or something, he takes another path. Then he's like under this bridge. Then he notices he hears something like some liquid shit or something walking around. Then he's like, what the fuck is that? Then like he's like then a sludge villain appears in front of him. He's like, what the fuck are you? Then he's like, I'm a sludge villain. Nah, I need your body, kid. That I'm not gonna lie, that sounds fucking weird. Holy shit. But then he's like, I need your body, kid. That's not feel right to say. He's like, then Deku's like, what? No. Then he tries to punch the sludge villain. He punches it, but then he remembers, shit, this bitch is made of sludge. So like, I didn't do shit. But then Deku starts like to get sucked into the sludge villain, and she and All Might notices this. Then he says, I am here, head ass." Then he Detroit smashes the fucking sludge villain. Then puts him in a bottle and says, "Azuku." And then he says, "Young, young, young kid. Well, kid, are you alright?" All Might says, he's like, "Yeah." And then he says, All Might says, "What's your name?" My name is Azuka Midoriya. And he says, "Well, young Midoriya, be careful next time." Then Deku grabs onto his leg, and then All Might lands on the roof and says, then Deku says, "Can I be a..." Deku gets straight to the point and says, "Well, All Might, I just want to know, can I be a hero, even if I don't have a quirk?" All Might kind of being a dick in this one and saying, "No, you cannot be a fucking... No, you cannot be a hero without a quirk. You might as well stop right now." Deku, he's... He's heartbroken. His favorite hero in the world just said, he cannot be a hero in the most meanest way. He's like, then he gets back up, starts laughing historically, and says, "Huh, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew I couldn't be a hero without a quirk. Silly me." Almost like, what's wrong with this kid? Then All Might is like, oh shit, I'm running out of time. But then he poofs into smoke, and and Deku sees a skeleton form, and Deku's like, "What is this? Are you an imposter?" And All Might's like, "No, this is me. I got an injury years ago while I was facing All for One." Deku's like, "Who's that?" "It's this guy that's like takes quirks and shit. That's like the short of it. He's like the man. He's like the leader, the league of villains or something." Then Deku's like, "So I really can't be a hero, huh?" All Might says no. Then he quickly transforms back. then jumps off. Deku's like, why shouldn't I end it all right now? Then he thinks about Uraka. Then he says, no, okay, I got a girlfriend that loves me. I would hurt her if I just killed myself right now. I hope y'all did not hear that. But so Deku doesn't kill himself. But then he hears a fucking explosion. He's like, what the hell was that? Then he runs to it. A few minutes later, he notices, wait, that's Bach, that's Kachan. Then he's like, what are you stupid heroes doing? Go rescue him. They're like, we can't really do anything. But then Kachan's like, I mean, Deku's like, oh my god, I guess I'm gonna have to do it myself. The heroes are like, wait, what? Then he goes over to like the fucking fence thing. He throws his backpack at his eye. The Slenderman's like, what the fuck? Then he grabs Kachan. He's like, get the. He yanks him out. He's strong enough to like yank him out of the sludge. Like Deku, he did start working out like when he was in seventh grade because of Uraka. So like he's pretty fucking buff. Like he's like um hmm. Since he didn't have like that he had motivation to work out, but he didn't have that much motivation. Like he just had that motivation like to keep going, but he didn't do it consistently enough. So like imagine him if he worked out if he worked out like a few more if he worked out like a few more months before the UA entrance exam in canon. So like that's what he would look like. Then but then so like yeah, all right. The sludge villain says, "What the fuck? I need that kid." Then Deck is like, "I don't care. That's my friend." Or oh, you know what? Not friend, but like he's my classmate. I need to save him. Then All Might comes and Detroit smashes. This time, I think he died. I think he died in Ganon. Wait, no. I don't think he died. But this time, capturing the sludge villain and sending him to jail and shit, or prison, some shit. Alright. The fucking heroes are make sure like that Bakugo is alright and but scolding Deku's like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Let one of my classmates die? No. Even if I'm quirkless, I'm still not gonna let one of my classmates die. You stupid heroes didn't do nothing about it. All you did was stand there. Then he walks off. Deku is mad. Then All Might's like then All Might before Deku gets on, All Might's like, kid, I need you for a second. He's like, oh, it's fucking All Might. What do you want? You told me I couldn't become a hero. That All Might's like, I want to give you my quirk. Deku's like, All Might's like, I want to give you my quirk. It won't take that long to train you, and you're pretty buff already. So like, you would get used to it. Deku's like, I don't want your stupid quirk. All Might's like, but you need it to become a hero. Deku's like, no, I don't. I need me. I need not to give up on myself. I need not to give up on myself. I can become the first quirkless hero. All Might's like, kid. Then Deku's like, shut the fuck up, All Might. You broke my heart. You broke my dreams. I don't need somebody like you being my teacher or sensei. Then he just walks off. All Might's like, damn, I really fucked up this kid. Then when Deku gets home, he throws all of his All Might shit. He throws it all in the trash. Best mom Inko is like, "Are you okay, Izuku?" Then, then he's like, then Deku's like, "Yes, mom, I'm okay. I think I'm just getting a little too old for this shit, for this stuff. Okay, mom." Then Inko's like, "Okay." Let's fast forward a few shit. Let's say do it the Actually, hold up. Wait, I gotta think of how he would get in. Okay, since Deku's pretty strong, he's been training for the past 10 months, and like he's pretty strong. He can break a robot with his fucking fists and shit. So so let's say the entrance exam comes around after the 10 months. He goes to the entrance exam. He sees Raka. He says, "What's up, babe?" And Raka's like, "Hey, baby." Oh God, that feels weird to say. Then then wait, no, hold up. Scratch that. He's about to walk up to Raka, and Ida stops him. Fucking, I don't like Ida that much. I hate him, but like Uraka, he just like swinging his arms around and says, "Hey, hey, are you about to go distract that girl?" Uraka and Deku's like, "Get your hand off my shoulder." And then Ida's like, "What? Get your hand off my shoulder," I said, "or I'll break it." And that's my girlfriend. Ida's like kind of scared because he sees like this bloodlust, this in his eyes. He's like, "Okay." He backs off. Then he walks to his girlfriend. Deku walks to his girlfriend, walks to Raka and says, "Hey." Then Uraka says, hey, back." A few minutes later, they do their like written part. Deku aced that shit. Let's say he's smarter than he is in canon. And all right, let's get to the fucking like the fighting robots and shit. So let's say they're at like the start line, and all you hear is three, two. Then Deku just starts running. Everybody's looking at this kid like, what? What is he doing? Then President Mike says, "There's no reason. Why would you stop? There's like no hero ever waits. Nobody waits." And they said, "Follow that kid." Then Deku starts fucking destroying 2 pointers and shit. Deku's like, "All right, let's do this." Deku's like, "All right, I got enough points. Let's just sit back and relax." Then everybody is like, everybody feels this rumbling in the ground. They're like, "What? What is this?" Deku's like looking. He's like, "Oh shit!" The zero pointer. Then he starts running, but then he notices a scream, a familiar scream. "Somebody help!" Raka says. Then he runs over to. Then he's like, "Oh fuck!" Then he runs over to Raka. There's like this big ass rock over Raka. Then like something came over Deku. His one of his eyes his eyes. It's weird. One of his eyes just turned red. It turned red. Deku didn't notice it, but everybody else did. Like when somebody, fuck, when somebody's like waving their face around and you can see like the color of their fuck. It's, I think I know what I mean. Like, but like everybody noticed his eyes. Like, what? Wasn't that kid's eyes just green a minute ago? But Deku feels like this power, and he notices his vision. It's like is fucking it's different. You know what he has? He has the one Tomo shouting gun. Seeing his girlfriend about to get crushed by that robot unlocks the one Tomo shouting gun. Deku feels like powerful all of a sudden. Without knowing it, he made chakra he didn't know he had go to his fist. Then he punches the zero pointer. So what he did was, like how Sakura punches like through shit. She could not do that shit in regular when she was a kid. She had to learn that shit from Tsunade. She's like, oh fuck, okay, fuck, goddamn. Shit. So Deku punches through the fucking robot. He makes a big ass It's like almost the same. It's like almost the same as he did in canon, but a big ass explosion comes. He doesn't break any bones this time though. Uraka still slaps him to make him float though, because I think if he landed on his feet, he's fucked, and he doesn't even know what the fuck he did. So like he definitely can't do it again. But then Deku passes out when he lands. He's like he passed the fuck out. Then Deku wakes up and like this blackness, this black void of nothing. He sees somebody walking towards him. He gets kind of scared. He says, "Who are you?" Then somebody with long hair, black long hair, with two shotgun guns. Someone with a black cloak behind the guy and says, "Who are you?" To my name is Sasuke Uchiha, and this is Madara Uchiha. Then Deku's like, "Who?" We are legends from the past. We are your ancestors. Well, after after everything, okay, let's say like after um Baruto, let's say like after Baruto, like chakra, it became blocked somehow when the appearance of Quarks came. It became blocked. Like they're like a life force now, but like a life force that you cannot control. Then, but Deku's Quarkless, so he can use chakra and shit. Then Deku's like, What happened? You got knocked out because you used too much. Well, he didn't use too much chakra, but they needed him. They needed to train him. Let's say Deku's gonna be in a coma for at least like 5 days. So like an hour a day is like a year. So like that adds up to I don't fucking know. Wait. No, let's just say like 5 hours a day. It's like a year in the mindscape. So hold up. Let me round that shit up real quick. Let's just say like 25 years. Let's just say like 25 years. All right. He's gonna be in there for like 25 years in his mindscape, but like really 5 days in the actual world. So Deku starts training how to use. He he has every chakra. No, let's just say he has fire and lightning. No, let's give him wood, wind too. They don't really know that much about wind, I think. So like, he doesn't really master it. He masters it on his own. Then but after that 20, but then one day Madara is like, okay, so you need to wake up now. When you wake up, your hair is gonna change. Your eyes is gonna change. Your eyes are forever gonna be like this. Well, yeah. Let's no. Let's not make it like that. But your eye, you can turn off your eyes if you want to. You can turn off the shining gun if you want to. But you're gonna be a little bit taller. Let's say he was 5'3", I think in canon. I don't know. Let's say he's like 5'11", 5'10", and like this one. So like, yeah, he got tall as fuck. He doesn't look 25 years old. He looks like he's about like 19 or something. He's a little bit tall. No, no, he doesn't look like he's 19. He still looks like he's his same age, but like he's taller and more muscular. God, fuck. And like shit, his hair has grown a little bit. His hair has grown. All right, so when Deku wakes up, he's like, God damn. But then he looks at it, so he's like, Holy shit, that I actually did. That wasn't just a dream. He notices his hair. He's like, oh, fuck, I gotta cut it. Then he cuts it. He doesn't really, he just wants his old hairstyle back. He's like, alright, this is better. He gets his old hairstyle. You know, no. He changes his hairstyle up to this. Hold up. Well, fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. His hair looks like this. So he has like an undercut. He's like, yeah, I like this. He walks out the hospital. But then then let's just say they added dorms early and Deku got like an interest letter. He walks back. Okay, hold up. I'm moving too fast. Deku walks back to his house. Then he's like, hey mom. Then he's like, hey mom. He knocks on the door. Then Inko answers it. He's like, hey mom. Then Inko starts bawling her eyes out. It says, I was so worried about you. What happened? Then then Deku said I was in the hospital for a couple of days because I passed out. And Inko's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry I didn't come visit. And Deku's like, it's okay. I'm here now. Inko's like, yes. Inko cooks dinner and shiz. Then Inko hands him the accept letter. Let's say he missed like 2 days of school. Wait, no, school hasn't started yet. It takes like a couple weeks. No, he's only been out for 5 days. All right, let's time skip for like a week later. So like he gets the acceptance letter. He sees All Might says I am here and some shit, other shit saying how he passed and got like the fucking rescue points and shit. Then once UA comes up, he's chilling. He walks into class 1A. He says, huh, alright, bet. But then he sees Katsuki Bakuho. His feet is like on a desk, like he wasn't canon. Ida trying to get him off the desk, but he was talking to somebody. He was ignoring Ida and talking to somebody. He's like, Dick was like, who the fuck is he talking to? And he notices that it's Uraka. I think I know where I'm going with this. He's like, what the fuck? I thought Uraka hated him. He doesn't really care. It says, yo, what's up, Uraka? Then Uraka says it in a voice like, it was suspicious. He's like, hey, Deku. Uraka, Deku's like, what? Deku's like, hi. Deku's like, alright, fuck it. Guess she's having an off day. Azawa, says the usual shit. It took you like 8 minutes to be quiet or some shit. They go outside. Wait, I didn't even explain the most important shit. Wait, my bad. Gotta go back a little bit. My bad. Okay, he walks into class 1A and says and he notices everybody's looking at him. Uraka's like, what happened to you? Deku's like, yeah, I can't. Shit, I don't even fucking know my damn self. He obviously does know, but he just doesn't really feel like fucking explaining it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, he got the Renegon too. Madara teached him how to use it. And Deku's a lot stronger. Alright. Skip a few minutes. Skip a few minutes of all Class 1A people talking to Deku and Katsuki Bakugo getting annoyed. Then Rocket goes sit next to Bakugo instead of fucking Deku. Deku's like, huh, okay. Then they go outside. No, fuck. Then Uzawa says, it took y'all like 8 minutes to be quiet or some shit. Do better next time. Then then Azawa explains the fucking the thing. And he says, if you're last place, you're expelled. Everybody's like, what the fuck? Everybody's like, what? Deku's like, all right. Then Bakugo notices like, what the fuck? Why is he so confident? He's quirkless. All right, so they go outside. Deku doesn't use like the chakra to make his finger to throw the ball. He just throws it regularly. Uh, Ozawa notices this and says, "Wait, Deku, you use your quirk." Deku says, "I don't have one." Everybody's like shocked. How did he get in UA? How did he smash that 0 pointer? Uraka says, I mean, Uraka's like, wait, what? He didn't have a U quirk? Like, but the way he smashed that 0 pointer, Uraka knew he didn't have a quirk, but like, she kind of believed that she had a quirk. He had a quirk after he smashed that 0 pointer. Then everybody's like, you're lying. Deku's like, no, you can check my records and shit. I was born quirkless. Zawa throws the ball to him, and he's like, throw it as far as you can. What did you get in middle school? Deku's like, I think 50 meters or something. And Zawa's like, all right, let's see how much you grown since middle school. Deku, okay, that nigga threw it so hard. He cocks back his arm, throws that bitch. He broke 3 sound barriers. Everybody's like, what? Kachan, his fucking mouth dropped. He's like, what the fuck? Azawa says, what, wait, what? You said you were quirkless, right? Then, um, Deku says, yeah, I'm quirkless. And Azawa's like, that's impossible. But, like, he doesn't say that, but, like, he's like, huh, I like this kid. Bakugo's like, huh, you fucking nerd. Then he blasts over to. Uh, okay, Bakugo says, I thought you were quirkless, you fucking nerd. Then he blasts over to Deku. Azawa stopped his quirk, then Azawa said, if you fight, I'll kick you out instantly. Then they do the rest of the test. Fucking Deku pretty much got in first place in all of them, except for Speed. Ida won that one, but like he was like not even a second behind Ida. Ida's like, what? He can catch up with me on barefoot? I mean, without a quirk, that's impossible. Deku's like, damn, guess I need to get faster. Then a skip a few days after they get to know each other and shit. Azawa says, alright, kids, we're gonna be in dorms. They're gonna be in dorms. We're gonna ask your moms and shit. So like, yeah, let's do this. They go. All Might and Azawa go to each house and ask, can they go in dorms? But when they get it to Deku's house, Inko says no. She doesn't really have a reason to say no. She just wants her baby to stay at the house. They're like, are you sure? Inko says yes. End of story. So Deku's staying at the house while everybody gets to stay at the dorms. All right. So let's do another time skip. Another few weeks. They go to the USJ. Everything happens at canon. A few things are different. Um, a few well, one thing is different. Instead of All Might blasting the Nomu away, it's Deku. Everybody's looking at him fighting the Nomu. Then he does this one punch. Wait, no. Deku says all. One of Deku's eyes changes. Instead of a Sharingan. Wait, no. Everybody looks at his eyes. They see these 2 red things. It's like, what is that in his eyes? But then one of them changes to purple and like multiple tomos. They're like, what is wrong with his eyes? Deku's like, Deku's like says under his breath, almighty push. Then the Nomu quickly flies over, but then Deku cocks his fist back and puts chakra in his hand, then punches the Nomu. The Nomu gets sent flying, unable to generate. The shock absorption core couldn't even help it. The helper gen couldn't help it. It was fucked all the way up. Then Deku, he kind of just passed out again. Because I'm not gonna lie, the Nomu kind of beat the shit out of him, too. One of his arms were broken. One of his legs was fucking badly injured, just not broke, snapped into. But he was kind of injured, so he passed out from pain. I hope y'all didn't hear that. But he wakes up in the hospital a couple of days. I said, Inko's like, "Are you okay?" When Deku wakes up, Inko's like, "Are you okay?" Deku's like, "Yes, I'm okay, mom." Then it took Recover Girl fixed him up and shit. He slept for like a day. He's good now. But then Iko says something. Iko says, "Hey, I'm going to America with Hisashi for a couple of weeks, so you're gonna have to move into dorms." Deku's like, "Okay." He pat. All right. Deku gets all his shit. Deku gets his briefcase, packs everything up, and then he goes to the dorms. Then Deku, Deku asks. I mean, everybody notices Deku's like, "Whoa, whoa, it's Deku." Whoa, it's Deku. Everybody's like, "Hey, Deku." Then Izuku's like, "Hey, what's up? I'm moving to dorms. My mom was going out of town for a couple weeks, so like, I gotta move here." Deku. Then I'm like, Izuku. Fuck! Can I stop stuttering? Then everybody. Then Monica. She Deku notices this new girl. Her name is Toga. Himika Toga. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I just gave y'all a hint. Himika Toga. She's still like kind of crazy, but like she's not that crazy. But when she notices Deku, it's like the same reaction when she got in canon when she noticed Deku for the first time. She noticed how cute he was and wanted to date him. Well, wanted to date him instantly. All right. Then Deku notices Uraka. Then he's like, "Yo, what's up, Uraka?" Deku's like, and then Uraka's like, "Hey, Deku, how you been?" Deku's like, "I'm good. Is your arm okay?" She says, "Yeah." Then Uraka shows him up to his room, and then he puts his shit. Fast forward a couple weeks. Deku says he's going over a friend's house for a couple of days. Now let's just say, oh, oh yeah, forgot the fucking sports festival. Let's no. Let's do the sports festival real quick, and let's just skip to like the Todoroki battle, Todoroki versus Deku battle. Deku says it's your core, not his. Todoroki's just like, God damn, have I just holding myself back all this time? Because it's yes, you have. It's not your quirk. I mean, I said it's not. It's your quirk, not his. those words just changes Todoroki. He starts using his side, the side he said he would never use. Then, fucking Endeavor's like Shoto, screams out Shoto, you have finally. What did he say in canon? Like, finally realized why I made you something. You will become better than all my something, something. Then they start fighting. But one change, Izuku actually does win because he makes shadow clones and overpowers Todoroki. They didn't make like that big ass explosion in canon, but like he gets shit beaten out of him. Because Deku has like a lot of chakra and he can make multiple. And he learned a Rasengan. I mean, no, yeah, Rasengan. Like, because he had let's say he learned Vanishing Rasengan. I think that make a little bit more sense. Would it? No. Let's say he learned Vanishing Rasengan in regular from himself. He learned it himself. No, Sasuke told him about Rasengan, but he didn't know how to do it. Well, he knew the steps, but just not how to do it himself. So Deku learned it. Alright. Then he used it on Todoroki, hitting him in the stomach and shit. He had like this one shadow clone and had a Rasengan and hit Todoroki with it. Todoroki was sent flying out the ring. He won. Deku won. Did I just say run? I meant won. But let's go to the Bakugo versus Deku. Deku, he beats the fuck out of Bakugo. Let's just say that now. Let me just say that. He beats the absolute shit out of him after all those years. Like, he's been bullying his ass since kindergarten, if I didn't explain that. Like, he folds the nigga. He folds the absolute shit out of him. Alright. So, like I said, alright, so after the sports festival, let's get back to the thing I was talking about. Deku goes over his friend's house and shit for like a couple of days. I'm not gonna say what friend because I don't know. I don't know. No, let's say you went over Todoroki's house, for like a day or two. But Deku goes home early. He goes home after just a day. He told Uraki he'd be over there for like 4 days. Deku goes back to the dorms. And he's asked, where's Uraka's room? He asks, where's Uraka? Everybody says, in her room. Then he goes up to her room. As soon as he's about to open the door, here's faster, 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 Bakugo. Things like, what? What the fuck? Bakugo's like, shut up, round face. Then all you hear is a big ass smack. Let's say Bakugo got a 2mm defeater. Tough, man. Then, there's faster, Bakugo, faster, harder, do me harder. Then it's like, am I better than Deku? Round face, Uraka's like, yes, but they never had sex, though. Deku's like, naked, but we never had sex. Then Deku just starts crying. And that's it for the video. I'm leaving y'all on a cliffhanger. I will probably upload the next part in a few hours or tomorrow. I'll see y'all later, and bye.